All right, you guys. So it is your boy. Like, share, and subscribe as y'all come on in here, man. And let's get into this video, man. We got to talk about the situation going on with Nicki Minaj, man. And every single day that I hear news or see new news about Nicki, man, it kind of puts me in a different place of thinking why she's linked up with Elon Musk and Donald Trump and these people. It seems like it's a lot more deeper than what I thought at first. I'm going to be honest with y'all. At first, I thought it was just about her getting protection, from certain rappers and people she was beefing with. But now, I'm starting to get a whole new vibe in this situation. I'm starting to feel like Nicki need to make sure she keep them checks coming in. It seems like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know, let me get into this, right? And I want to talk about this. So this article says that Nicki Minaj's California mansion gate is covered with lawsuit papers amid the legal crisis, right? It says Nicki Minaj's gate becomes a public courtroom as lawyers plaster lawsuit papers demanding $230,000 in unpaid legal fees from the rapper's California mansion. Now it goes on, and it says Nicki is drowning in legal chaos as her California mansion gate became a public bulletin board for court documents this week. It goes on to say the viral photos showing lawsuit papers across her property entrance. Damn, they dropping them shits on her property entrance? Across her property entrance, you guys, have sent social media into overdrive. But the real story behind the gate stunt reveals a rapper caught in a legal nightmare that's spiraling far beyond what most people realize. Her lawyers at Gordon Rees Scully Sukani LLP are claiming that she owes $230,000 for legal work they performed while defending her in a copyright infringement case. And when she allegedly ignored their complaint filed back in March, they decided to make their point visible to everyone driving past her home. The copyright battle that sparked this debate traces back to 2014 when Julius Johnson claimed that Nicki and producer Mike Will Made It lifted elements from his 2011 beat On My Sleeve for her track I Lied. It says that case wrapped up with a confidential settlement in 2024 December, but lawyers who represented her during that fight says she never paid the bill. Now the firm is pushing for a default judgment scheduled for September, which means a judge could order her to pay the full amount without the case going to trial. The gate stunt wasn't officially confirmed as connected to this specific lawsuit, but the timing and public nature of the move sent a message that these lawyers aren't playing around anymore. According to this report, it goes on to say, as you guys can see, the legal headache is just one piece of a much larger puzzle that's consuming Nicki Minaj's 2026. She's also facing a $275,000 lawsuit from a production company over an alleged unpaid concert expenses. And can she just, right? Wow. Denied being personally responsible for the massive bill related to a performance at iHeart's Jingle Ball. It says Nicki's legal troubles have been piling up for months. Beyond the current battles, she's previously dealt with security guard assault case that resulted in a $500,000 default judgment, which she eventually paid to avoid losing her $20 million Hidden Hills mansion to forced sale. Remember I told y'all that? I reported that. So, man, and it seems like Nicki got to be around these dudes that got this guap, man. That's what it seems like. I don't want to say it, but that's what it seems like, man. Because all this shit right here is crazy. Because remember, she almost lost her crib. The judge was going to take a $20 million home because she allegedly didn't want to pay a $500,000 lawsuit judgment that she had against her, against their security guard that claimed that he was assaulted, right? Now it says the pattern is clear. Nicki's financial obligations are catching up with her, and the courts aren't waiting around for her to respond. What makes this moment particularly brutal is how public it's become. Her legal entanglements have been documented across multiple platforms, and each new filing seems to add another layer to what's becoming a reputation crisis alongside the financial one. Now, a hearing scheduled for September of this year will determine whether the law firm receives a default judgment they're seeking against Nicki Minaj. Wow, bro. And when you get those default judgments, that means, you guys, that you didn't respond to it properly. And that they're going right to a judge and saying, look, man, we served her. She didn't want to respond. She wanted to ignore it. We want our payment. And the judge, he already did it with the dude. $500,000. So, I mean, this shit is crazy, bro. You know? And so Nicki gonna need that liquid. She gonna need that bread. So this might be another reason why she's lashing out at the whole situation with Jay. Then you had another rapper come on last night. I forget his name, man. And he said that 95% of the rappers are broke. So you guys let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all feel on this, man. Salute to everybody that's tapped on in. Appreciate all of you guys, man. Crazy, wild, just wow situation. Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.